and stuff in the clutch, and of course everything's manual, so you have to. I actually can't even figure out how to get out of the car. I was gonna push this this piece of junk into the garage, but I forgot to open the garage doors first, and now I can't figure out how to get out of the van. Let's see. Escape doesn't do it. Oh, okay, okay. I'm out. I put the stream up on Twitch if you want to see. Fuck. So I pushed the car up against the garage doors, and now I can't open the garage doors, and I don't know how to move the car. Let's see. Can't. Maybe if I can tow it away. Start a new game. Since I've effectively locked myself out of the garage.
So you can't edit anything with the car until you get into the garage?
Well, all the parts are in there.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it's kind of difficult to do much. Now, there was a tow hook.
I guess you have to put on a hoist too, probably.
Well, there's I know there's there's no hoist, but there's one of those the garage has like one of those cutouts, so you can go down below. And we do have an engine lift. Now, I thought that we had... There was a tow hook somewhere on one of these wheel wells. Whoa! That was interesting. Don't know where it is, though. I was hoping maybe I could attach the chassis to the van and pull it away. Alright, I'm gonna giving up on this. Let's see. Quit without saving. New game. There we go.
Your driver's license is in like 3 languages.
Let's see, alright. Well, that's what I neglected to do last time. I didn't bring the case of beer with me when I went outside. That's what I should do. Here, let's bring this case of beer outside.
It's an odd looking case that's got like a milk carton.
Yeah, well, I guess that's how they do beer in Finland. I don't know. Okay, so first things first, open up the garage.
I'll fucking drop the beer case as you try to open the door.
You can see that there's literally a car's worth of parts in this garage here. Let's see. Now, figure out how to drive this van. Enter driving mode. There we go. Alright. Handbrake off. Clutch in. Shift up. There we go. Oh god, this door is open. And shift up. Kind of. I don't even know what gear I'm in. Not the right one, I can tell you that. Alright, now we're moving. A little bit. Shift up is G. Alright. I wish there was a little... I don't see any indicator on the dash to tell me what gear I'm even in.
Yeah, it's unfortunate if the shifter is on the side of the wheel and not, like, at least in this, like, at a console, at least
in a
then
console,
you can
so
look
I
at
could tell, yeah, like roughly
Right.
where... Of course, it would also be a finished vehicle, so I wouldn't really know how... You know, I remember when I went... Britt and I went to Ireland, and I decided that I would... Like, no problem, I'll just drive stick over there for the rental car. It being on the other side was not even the problem. It was that... like even like the position of like first gear and reverse were entirely different than I was used to. What's weird is that I don't even seem to have to put the clutch in to shift.
Yeah, your option said you had auto clutch on.
Oh, I do. Oh, no kidding. All right. Well, that should technically. I wish this door would fucking close. There we go. That does not... Oh, wait a minute. Is the parking... Oh, I think the handbrake was still on a little bit. So that would be why. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're moving. So I guess I had the handbrake on still just a little bit. So we're going to go push this car into the garage. Success.
It's neat the mirrors work.
Reverse. Boom. Mission accomplished. Get out of this fucking car. Whew. I need more beer. Something's not going well in that garage because I can hear something banging around. You hear that? I don't know what that awful noise is. Piece of cake. Start with a piece I know how to assemble. Boom. It sounds like somebody is just destroying my house.
You have raccoons.
They're really big ones. They grow them big in Finland. Alright, I can put the... Oh. Fuck.
You need to get on Twitch and watch Tim try to build a car.
Hold on,
It's so far managed to lock himself out of his own garage. And so now he restarted it as trying to...
Hold on, the phone. I gotta answer the phone. This guy wants to buy firewoods.
Yep.
Sounds familiar.
I'm not sure that these events are exactly random.
Of course, he said I could deliver them anytime, so how about
What
like
an
in a
interesting
few
fellow.
days?
Hey, don't worry, I'll be there as soon as I build my car.
Oh,
A
here's the,
flatbed load of firewoods.
here's the dashboard meter.
That's a pretty non-specific number.
I don't see any place. I don't see any place for. Oh.
Dashboard meters. Do you even have a dashboard?
No, I probably need to put some. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, here I think is the dashboard piece. Let's see. Dashboard. Yeah, let's put that in first. Of course, I feel like maybe I should put in some electrical. Boom, dashboard. And then dashboard meters, right?
I'm sure that nothing inside the dashboard has to be hooked up. It's fine.
I can enter driving mode and I don't even have a steering wheel. Alright, it doesn't want the dashboard meters yet. What else do I know how to put on? Okay. Let's put the wheel. Oh, I moved the whole car with the wheel. Oh, at least that awful like smashing noise is done. Oh, this is what is this? This is right rear, I think, right? Do I need to go underneath? Put the wheel on. Oh, I can't put the wheel on. I don't even have an axle. That would make sense. Let's move on. Let's do something easier here, like the passenger seat. Boom.
This part about building a car, knowing how cars work.
Yeah, I know some. I know a little bit about how cars work. I've built parts. I've never built a whole car from scratch, though.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that this is their demographic, but I'm really now kind of thinking that this is actually who they intended to market this at. Who actually know how to build cars themselves already.
I'm disappointed that this is not actually spraying my car pink.
Oh, it's just spraying into the air. Fucking particle
The
effects
mist
everywhere.
just stays there as she goes spray on her shit.
An air filter. Pretty sure that goes in there. Let's see.
We have a toolbox.
What is this? The fuel tank. That's got to go underneath. Just gotta find where. Oh! Fuel tank assembled.
The chat room wants to know what game this is.
This is called My Summer Car. Why am I moving really slowly now? Am I injured? Why am I moving so
RP
slowly?
walk mode.
I don't think so. Let me see. Player controls. Drunk speech? I didn't know I had hotkeys for swear and drunk speech. Mouse controls. Rotate objects, screw bolts, turn knobs. Okay. Yeah, nothing for like a walk mode that would.
TV camera. In car scan.
What? That is the best swear ever. Here, I'm gonna bring the beer into the garage. One spring of pussies. What does that even mean?
You're gonna need another beer.
I need a couple more beers.
He drinks those really quickly. Those must be very small beers.
He does.
I'm really impressed.
Maybe just a very large man.
He's a very large man. Oh, don't drop the beer.
Satan. That's his fucking curse. Satan. Not the Satan. Hold on. What was the one for? Let's see. Player controls. Drunk speech. It does not seem to do anything.
A lot of complex, fiddly looking parts on that shelf that just really look like they need to go together in a very precise way.
This is definitely the engine, which
many pieces.
Yeah, which you might say is the most important part of the car. Perhaps one of the
God of
most
Thunder.
complex. Fuck, get out of here! This spray paint's taking up all my. Let's see, hit H. What is that? Look at that fist.
They put a lot of effort into so many fucking spray paints considering you can't even fucking use them.
Right?
What's up with that fist?
Yeah, the punching is very ineffectual at this point.
Alright, so... Alright. So I can rotate my engine block. I know I'm gonna need... Okay, we need the crankshaft. That's a given. Throw that thing in there. Where are my pistons? Pistons. There they are. There are my pistons. Throw this over here somewhere. I assume if I just get everything on the table and kind of...
Like, it seems to snap into place based on a check mark, so maybe it's about, like...
Boom! Yep, see, I just got to do that repeatedly. Oh, but I probably should have...
It'll figure out which places each of those is supposed to
I probably
snap
actually
into.
should put the pistons in first, right? Put the pistons on the crankshaft, maybe? No, it doesn't want me to do that, so we'll put the crankshaft back in. We'll rotate this over. And then what I'll do is I'll just drop the pistons in this way. Right? Whoa! There's like a... Zoom in mode is kind of intense. Like, I actually, like, phase through the wall. Oh, shit. Where did that piston go? I think I... Okay, I guess I got it.
Yeah, we're just seeing the zoom in, no doubt. It's like...
Alright, well, there's the oil pan. We know that's got to go down there somewhere. Rear light left. Piece of cake. Boom. That's all I really need is the tail lights. And interestingly though, I don't actually see my... Let's see. Here are my struts and my shocks. I do not seem to have any kind of axle though, which I would have thought would be... Is the clutch lining. Yeah, I feel like this car's never going to see the light of day. I wondered if maybe I should just go bring that guy's firewood.
Use the van. They already constructed you that. It's fine.
It's not in front of the car, it has feelings too.
Oh, here's my jack. That would actually... Probably would have made this easier to... Can I pull this? How do I, like, actually lower jack fully to move? Isn't it lowered fully? Ah, okay. Of course, I don't know how to actually move it. I can't seem to drag it. Fuck it. Let's go get some fire. Actually, let's go drink a few beers and then we'll go get firewood.
Yeah, your thirst is above your urine meter, so you definitely need more.
Yeah, we need to fix that. I also got $3,000 to blow.
I mean, depending on the exchange rate, I don't know, you should probably just go buy yourself a jalopy instead. I don't know if it's worth.
Inside the house, there's a catalog for ordering like spoilers and like upgrade. Let me take this with me. But it's all like, it is like, because it's the 90s, it's all like snail mail, so you gotta like fill out the envelope and send away.
It's currently Monday, it looks like, so
It is Monday. Yep.
got some time.
Come here, beer.
I wonder if it's illegal to drive around with a case of beer open, drinking
Don't
while you're
care.
driving around
Don't
in this
care.
country.
Well, clearly all the beers are unopened, so it's okay.
It's fine, as long as he doesn't open one while driving, which, I don't know.
Can totally do it while driving.
sophisticated as the building mechanics are, I am not expecting them to have cop mechanics.
Alright, we're going this way. Oh god, that's a tree.
Like how you're drinking that beer while holding the cane.
Oh no, my beer fell down.
So far up.
Yeah.
Oh, I left the passenger side door open.
You have a radio, can you use that?
Oh, oh no, I just spun out. Yeah. Let's get some tunes. If I can find a... I don't know where this fly is that's been following me around for the past 20 minutes, but... Ooh. Oh yeah, there we go. I keep instinctively hitting, like, S to try and reverse, and forgetting that I have to, like, put it in reverse and then press the gas, which is...
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is my... Wait, is this my lumberyard? No idea where I'm supposed to be going.
Wow, that's somewhere.
Yeah, there's a... seems to be a oil truck. Oh, is that the front one? That's a trailer. Hmm. If that's the trailer I need? I wonder how I get this hooked up to something.
We have a tractor over there as well. I don't know if that'll help you at all.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll help me. As soon as I can find the ignition.
Differential lock outside the vehicle.
I should probably admit I do not know how to drive a tractor.
Throttle. Green selector.
What is this thing? Front hydraulics? Oh, okay. Alright, so now I know how to raise and lower that. I guess.
Brake.
Huh?
Is there a parking brake or something that you have to turn off?
Let's like set the hand throttle down while I figure it out. It's terribly unclear about what you can click and when. Like I don't know. Like I have what appears. That must be the gear shift. This thing, because I can't actually use it, and I imagine that's because I have. I don't know what a range selector does. Oh.
Yeah,
I can. Aha! Found it.
Tractor.
There we go. Ah. There we go.
The parking brake.
It's always the parking brake. see how we get hooked up here, huh? Not quite sure how this is supposed to connect. Or if this is even supposed to be... You know what, I'm gonna try something else here. Whoop. Oh God! Oh, I should have gotten my beer out first. I have to go in through the back. Can't find the beer. I'm coming. I can't get it out, I'll just have to drink it all here.
Your urine meter's getting high now. I think your character's gonna pee himself soon.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works.
I
Fortunately.
think there's a button to let your character urinate, but
Is there?
I thought it was the P key.
The P key. Oh yeah,
I think
okay. Yep. It would be the P key. So in that case, can I just do that anywhere? Whoa, yep, I can do that anywhere. It's like I'm a coach for the Redskins. Holy moly. So much pee. I like how the P of all things is like little, like pixelated. It's like little pixels.
Right, you gotta have those have to be voxels.
Beep, 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 beep,
Sticky.
beep, 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 beep. Damn. Alright. Oh! Okay. Well, I rescued the beer.
Looking forward to this.
That's one way to do it.
I was about to say that's the most useless fist ever, and then suddenly...
Those bears are just bullied.
What is happening? I have a feeling that this truck might be might be too heavy to lift.
If it starts lifting your tractor, then yes. That's what happened here.
I think I got mine. There we go. Okay. Ah, the beer! Alright. Still not quite sure. Let's see. What we got here? Differential lock, rear lift axle. No idea where the ignition might be. There we go.
We're not good with closing doors.
I can't reach it is the problem. it's like once I'm in. This truck's a piece of garbage. Oh, there we go. The beer helped me close the door. Aha, okay. Where is the parking brake? This bad boy. 'Cause all cars have one. There we go. Here we go. Shit, I'm stuck on the tractor. Alright, and we're off. What do you suppose the hydraulic pump does?
Pumps whatever's in the back of your truck.
Cool. Yeah, there's some black smoke coming out of the back. I'm not sure if that's just the exhaust or it's... Let me turn the hydraulic pump off and see. Nope, still lots of black smoke, so that's just the exhaust.
Changing gear at any point in this vehicle? Or?
I'm shifting up.
Oh, okay, you don't have to like reach down to shift up. To like look
No,
down.
no, that would be, oh god, that would be awful.
Can expect you to like look down and interact with it.
Do I have like windshield wipers?
Yeah, there's a wiper switch.
There we go, okay. But no fluid, huh?
Just get rid of the glass in your face, it's fine.
You just not shut the window. You're all set. You might not be able to reach it. get out, climb on the car, and punch it.
I'm like nervous to take my eyes off the road at any point to do anything other than drink a beer. I was trying to play with the CB radio, but if I was not being drunk and also on a bouncy road makes it really hard to like turn knobs and shit. Oh, that's a stop sign of some sort. We're gonna go to Loppy.
Soitamme suosikkikappaleitasi ympäri vuorokauden, joka päivä, koko viikon, vuosikaudet.
It is kind of cool that the mirrors work.
Yeah, it's neat that they manage that.
For an early access game, I give them a lot of credit for the amount of detail and whatnot that they put in. I mean, like building a car engine from scratch. I mean, that's kind of bananas. But holy shit, Finland in the summer is boring so far. Wow. Like there really is nothing to do but
get super drunk and just like drive around.
Yeah.
Try to hit things with tractors.
Now here's a question. Whoa, no. Can I pee anywhere? I guess not, since I don't actually even have a lap. Oh god, no, I'm definitely peeing. I saw a stream. I'm peeing as I drive. Oh, and I got an achievement for it too, I think. I got an achievement. Yep. Oh shit, it's another turn.
Drive drunk and pee yourself.
I guess we're gonna go straight. Running out of beer, that's no good.
You can find a store for that somewhere. In the middle of this fucking
Hello,
wilderness.
I'd like $3,000 worth of beer, please. Just load up the truck. That appears to be
just empty all
somebody's
the oil out
house.
of the back of this truck and
Oh wait,
full of beer.
I wonder if that's the guy. Maybe that's the guy that wanted the lumber that I didn't bring.
Maybe it's in the back of your truck, you don't know.
Wait, he did
Could
say
be.
whatever.
It could be liquid lumber. Look at this
You've
guy.
got trees
Oh my
everywhere.
god.
You can get the lumber as you drop by.
Look at these PS1 era graphics here. I'm gonna pee on him. He doesn't care. Satan?
You did set the graphics to golden eyes, so
I did. God, he doesn't blink. It's so scary. Also looks like he's peed himself. He is not at all interested in what I have going on here.
The more you punch, the thirstier you get.
Boy, I would like to talk to the carpenter that built this shed. I'd like to have a couple words with him.
Maybe this is just skewed because you're so drunk. It would normally be fine.
Maybe, that could be it. It seems to make sense. There's nothing in it. As I poke my head through the boards. Oh my god, look at all the fucking beer bottles.
Tervetuloa kokemaan läheltä ja kaukaa sekä rovasti että turisti. Kaikki kotitalouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaratarpeet teille tarjoaa Heimon kauppa Aliviskatien varrella. Tervetuloa kokemaan läheltä ja kaukaa sekä rovasti että turisti. Sinä kuuntelet Toimeradiota.
I also wonder if it would help if you actually spoke Finnish. To some degree, anyway.
Somehow doubt it.
Is there like, do I have like a map at all? That's not. Oh, oh no, no! No! Fuck! Man down! Man down!
It's all over.
I was gonna say this is spin tires. Different kind of simulation.
I got lost my beer. Flew out of the front. Too late, can't go back for it.
Don't have a wind, just went to your windshield.
Alright, now we definitely need to find some more beer. There's nothing out here, man. Holy crap. Try that again here. So, reach was Q, square, and... Also have not seen any other cars out here. So I guess that owes to the fact that I've seen all of like 2 houses since I left my own little farm area too. Not a very populated place, the Finnish countryside. Oh, whoops. So tempted to find out what happens when the truck goes into water. Tempted to find out if my guy can swim, actually.
I'd be surprised if they're water.
Worst case is you start over and get some more beer, so...
Yeah,
that's true.
Doesn't seem like a bad idea. You can start building your car again. It may actually become my summer car instead of my summer oil rig, but I fucking stole it.
Hey, we don't know that I stole it. It might belong to me. It doesn't look like... Ooh, that looks like a store. That looks like a store. That looks like a car I want to steal. I wonder if it's that kind of game. Oh my
Definitely
god.
a much nicer car than what you could
It's
build.
the same guy. With different pants. I could stare into those eyes all night. Oh, look at my thirst. My thirst is like.
Oh, you
through
punched the
roof.
window a whole bunch of times. It made your thirst go way up. Oh, his shirt says something different this time.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't know what it says, but it's definitely different words.
Okay. It's gonna let me do this, so. Oh, that's
Check that
reverse.
store for beer.
Yeah, you're right, I should.
Well, at least this one actually, you can see what the gears are on it.
Yeah. I'm actually feeling like maybe this is less of a store and more of just a garage.
Guy's just watching you steal his car.
It appears to be locked. You son of a bitch! I see you in there!
Probably got beer in there too.
I don't know. Doesn't seem as though I can punch out this particular window. Look at him just looking at me. Yeah.
A little toe twitching, yeah. You might not be able to punch it because you're just so thirsty. Just raises your thirst every time.
He's not fatigued.
Right, but every time he punches it raises thirst, not fatigue.
Yeah, but he's just...
Alright, well. Oh god, what?
Well, at least they speak English.
Young man dead from dehydration. I like how that's the only part of the newspaper they put in English. Great.
What did you get for punching windows a whole bunch?
Apparently, holy moly. I mean, maybe it's also because all I did was drink alcohol.
I like how they got that nice picture of like your final moments. This is the last thing we think he saw before he died. You should probably study this car that we see like spinning in the
Just the
beginning,
same.
just because
Yeah,
so you can figure out where all the parts go.
Yeah, except they don't show the engine. What I'm gonna need to do is like look up an actual exploded view of an engine. Alright. Oh, and the other thing is, I didn't bring my sausage last time. That's what I need now.
You have a hunger meter?
Yeah, I
see
do.
that.
I do.
Yeah. Never went up for some reason.
Just didn't do anything strenuous.
Now, oh, there's a map. That would be.
Probably cook those sausages first.
It would be.
It's definitely don't look edible.
Where am I gonna cook them? This?
You do have a stove.
Doesn't seem like I can interact with it though.
Just toss the beer. It's like, I don't fine.
The fuck is this room supposed to be?
Well, that's your map. Study it well.
Yeah, except that it doesn't tell me where I start. It's like I have no point of reference. It just shows me the island.
I like that your kitchen table is also a bench. You just have a picnic table
Sure.
in
That
your
leads
house.
to a fucking brick wall in your closet. What?
Yeah.
With like grass floor. I don't understand this house.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Saw any water.
Oh yeah. The hell? This is not quite as good as the title led me to believe.
What are we even watching?
watching the finished Top Gun.
Topless
Topless
gun.
gun. I just, yeah, I saw this going differently.
Like the guy fighting the tree. It's definitely the best part.
Yeah. I can't turn away.
I got fucking disconnected right when the brain portal spawned.
Oh, that guy lost his fight with the tree. With the bush. I don't think that that's a military issue flight helmet. Alright, back to business here. Oh, there's another bare room that they apparently put AstroTurf in. It's the shitter. It's an interesting looking movie poster.
I like how some of the walls have wallpaper and other ones, they just didn't even bother putting a texture on them. Same with the doors just don't have a texture.
I'm gonna buy all of this stuff for the car. I haven't figured out how to like...
Well, let's see if you can buy an axle. All the ball physics work.
Alright, I gotta put this in the mailbox so I get my
You have
stuff
a
comes.
Radio, yes. Fucking boombox ready to go.
Where's the mailbox? Oh fuck, is that it all the way down at the end of that driveway? Fuck that. Come here, sausage. I'm upset that this van has no seatbelts, so I to buckle in the beer. It's not very safe. There we go. Fuck. Oh god. Oh shit, the handling on this van. That's the problem, I haven't had any beer yet.
I don't think so.
I need to make my way back to that garage so I can steal that sweet car with the flames on the side. Why build a car when I can just go fucking take that guy's? He already did all the work.
Life lessons.
Exactly. Drink a lot of beer, steal a car, win the game. At least in Finland, anyway.
I'm ready. I moved to Finland already. They really got it good there, apparently.
Yeah. Shit, I can't reach any more beer. There we go. Just needed to shift it over to my side a little bit. God, somebody needs to do something about these roads. Oh no! Well then. That got real serious real fast. And it like makes you sit there to listen to his death scream, like his last moments. And that's why these cars should have seatbelts.
These are drunks with sausages driving them around trying to steal cars.
I mean, were they so far behind in the 90s that like seatbelts were optional? I wonder what it looks like when I eat one of these. Oh. Apparently they just completely disappear into my mouth. This soap is called Washi Super. Alright, well, I didn't need the sausage anyway, for being perfectly honest.
Tien varren. Tervetuloa tukemaan läheltä ja kaukaa sekä rovasti että turvasti. Kaikki kotitalouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaran tarpeet teille tarjoaa Teimon kauppa. Aliniskan tien varren. Tervetuloa tukemaan läheltä ja kaukaa sekä rovasti että turvasti.
Pay attention to the road this
Kaikki
time.
kotitalouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaran tarpeet teille tarjoaa Teimon kauppa. Aliniskan tien varren.
I'm not sure how
Tervetuloa tukemaan läheltä ja kaukaa että turvasti. Sinä kuuntelet Toive-radiota. Soitamme suosikkikappaleitasi ympäri vuorokauden, joka päivä, koko viikon, vuosikaudet. Sinä kuuntelet Toive-radiota. Soitamme suosikkikappaleitasi ympäri vuorokauden, joka päivä, koko viikon, vuosikaudet. Kaikki kotitalouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaran tarpeet teille tarjoaa Teimon kauppa. Aliniskan tien varren. Tervetuloa tukemaan läheltä ja
These roads are so narrow, it's ridiculous.
Kaikki kotitalouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaran tarpeet teille tarjoaa Teimon kauppa. Aliniskan tien varren. Tervetuloa tukemaan läheltä ja kaukaa. Rovasti että turvasti. Sinä kuuntelet Toive-radiota. Soitamme suosikkikappaleitasi ympäri vuorokauden, joka päivä, koko viikon.
Still good, still good. Crap.
Sinä kuuntelet Toive-radiota. Soitamme suosikkikappaleitasi ympäri vuorokauden, joka päivä, koko viikon, vuosikaudet. Talouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaran tarpeet teille tarjoaa Teimon kauppa. Aliniskan tien varren. Tervetuloa tukemaan läheltä ja kaukaa sekä rovasti että turvasti. Sinä kuuntelet Toive-radiota. Soitamme suosikkikappaleitasi ympäri vuorokauden, joka päivä, viikon, vuosikaudet.
Like how this forest is just a wall. So it appears, yep, drowning is not a thing.
I don't assume so.
Oh well. Well, time to see if alcohol poisoning is a thing.
I imagine that your urine meter getting too high eventually kills you.
Yeah, you think maybe my bladder explodes?
I think man dies of
Might need
kidney
to buy
failure.
more beer for that.
I don't know, I got quite a few left in this crate of beer.
Apparently, you're also a telekinetic, so.
Yeah, yep.
Sounds about right.
Basically, Stranger Things, just grown-up edition.
So yeah, either like, because naturally, if you had to pee that bad, unless you were purposely holding it in, like you would just pee yourself. So either I'm gonna just pee myself, or I do in fact have to manually release the urine, in which case, yeah, I assume my bladder would explode and I would die.
Yeah, I mean, the last time you kept your meter in the red for too long, you died, so.
That's true,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
Just keeled over. It's getting harder and harder to reach these beers as they like warp all over the screen. It's like they're no longer lining up with my... Oh, grabbed one. I just gotta wait for it to kind of sort of float in front of my reticle here, my target. Only 6 beers left. Woo, but I am getting wobbly. At least thirst won't be an issue. Come on, 2 left. You can do it. Jesus, this is actually making me feel woozy. I'm like listing to one side in my chair, just out of like, trying to comprehend this. Case solved. Oh, I got an achievement for, I guess, drinking the whole case. I refuse to pee. I shall not submit. Wow. Whoa. Wow, man, Finland sucks. I was gonna say I thought I saw something up ahead, but I think it's just that fork in the road, or that T-junction that was up here. And I guess the chances of coming across like some other driver pretty slim. Can you imagine this game with multiplayer? Oh, that would be awesome. Even just like 5 people driving around this little island or whatever. That would be awesome. Drunk and stealing each other's shit. Disassembling and assembling engines in random order.
You just take one piece out of the engine and then just leave.
Watch the... Yeah, they'd have to disassemble everything to kind of... to try and pinpoint the problem. Just like real mechanic work. I wonder how long it takes to become undrunk. God, I wish I had not flipped the van. There's also no run button, which is unfortunate. At least that I could tell. Player controls. F9? Do anything? Well, so far, bladder is intact. I don't think I lasted this long with a red thirst meter, right?
Well, you did try to punch a whole bunch more times, and that immediately brought it up even more.
That's true.
Right.
I'm not sure there's anything else for you to drink at this point.
Yeah, not unless I can find a store. I'm gonna go. I think I took a left last time to Loppy, so now this time I'm gonna stumble towards Rikapoha. Rikapoha. Yep, going this way. This fly has been following me for like 10 miles. I'm curious what the motivation behind that was, like, you know, in determining sound effects. Like, let's just have a really obnoxious fly follow him around the entire time.
Right. I could see like bird song or crickets or something, but
or if the fly was
really...
yeah, like in my kitchen or something. Like there was a fly in my kitchen, but no, this fly is literally following me. It's like it's like I am this point of interest for this fly.
I don't know, it's pretty fascinating. Watch someone walk down a road just chugging beers.
As you fucking stumble side to side and just make everybody dizzy as we watch.
Yeah, I've basically turned this into like Redneck Simulator is what I've done now. It's like no longer even about cars. Oh man. This is awful. And I know if I find anything, it's just gonna be one of those fat dudes in the blue t-shirt drinking his beer and never blinking, staring through time and space. This it does not seem to be getting better though. The whole drunk thing.
Yeah, you may never recover.
I guess that's possible. I did drink 30 beers in about 15 minutes, so I'm sure that's
this is
not
just your life
recommended.
now,
Yeah.
apparently.
My brain has rewired itself as it sloshes around in my skull. On the bright side, at least, this is an incredibly linear game. Like I'm surrounded on either side by like literally like walls of trees. All right, what do we got here? I wish my eyes could focus. I think I see a structure that over that way. Thank God. Please have a car or more beer. I'm gonna go off the road. I'm gonna go straight for that structure. I see another one. I can't tell if that's a house too. Yeah, that one might actually be closer. This red building over here. Must look like a zombie just staggering towards across the field here. So I must have to sleep to get rid of fatigue, but I don't know if it's something I can do anywhere. Reach, driving mode, zoom. Yeah, there's nothing specific for hand mode and tool mode, huh? Interesting.
Oletteko te kertoneet vai lintu?
Oh, I'm finally drunk enough for drunk speech to work.
Nyt on hyvä fiilis. Kyllä. Hyvä herra neiti. En ole ottanut enkä ota. Minun alkoholissani ei ole verta paljonkaan. Nyt on hyvä fiilis. Kyllä.
There is no blood in my alcohol much.
En ole ottanut alkoholia.
Oh man, I've made my way over to this
Ota.
building and it appears to just be like a shed.
Vesi selvänä kuljen kerran.
Actually, Redgar Wolverine brings up a good point. Maybe you have to urinate to get rid of the drunkenness.
Oh, I don't want to give in. I don't want
You're
to.
clearly not going to die of urine overdose.
Trying
Yeah,
to explode a bladder
I
here.
guess. There we go. Just let it out. Let it out into the wind. Whee! Oh. Oh. Okay, well, at least it's washing the pee off. And of course the shed is empty.
Oh dear.
Well, I don't feel any less drunk. I can no longer see where that house was in the distance. This game needs a minion that you can just kind of call up and he'll bring you a car. Grand Theft Auto Finland.
Beer airlifted in.
Huh?
You just want some beer airlifted in.
There you go. Watch me get struck by lightning out here in the middle of this field. Alright. See another structure. But it's not just another empty shed in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how this game can have 3 levels of like height, standing, crouching, and prone, but it doesn't have any kind of sprint or run. Oh, this does not look promising. This is looking like another shed with no vehicles in sight.
Nyt on hyvä fiilis. Kyllä. Ei vittujen kevää. Jumalauta! Oi helvetti! Oi vittu! Oi vittujen kevää!
Apparently pussy is a really big curse over in Finland. Pussy and Satan are just like the worst things that they could come up with.
Yep.
This is another one of those wonky sheds. Oh, and there's a car inside though, with like a wheel and a half. How do I get in? Can I like phase through the door? No. Damn it. That's alright, it doesn't appear to have any pedals anyway, any gas pedals or anything.
Saatana.
I don't even know where the road is anymore. They could have at least added an auto walk button if they're not going to let you sprint. I want to stop walking, but at the same time I've walked this far, I feel obligated to see this journey through. Alright, I think I spy another roof in the distance.
Yeah, I would have long since like restarted it as save.
No, it's the principle of the matter at this point. Like I've got to persevere now. This is my quest. Me and this fly are gonna march across this whole fucking country if we have to find another living soul with a car that we can then steal from them. And by another living soul, I mean that guy with the beard and the gut and
That one specific living soul.
That's in the pit stains. That yeah. I can tell there's a car in this shed too, but these sheds can't open the doors. Probably because the frame is so fucking warped that the doors will never open again. It's that same rusty car. Did I turn around and... Fuck me. Did I get turned around and I walked back to the same shed?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Possible, yeah.
I think it is, because isn't that the red... Fuck me. It's the same shed. I got turned around in the rain. I feel defeated. Of course, it would help if I sobered up at all. Maybe the only way to like sober up is to sleep. I just don't know how to do that. Nah. I wish I could even like just see this fly. But of course I don't have a body apparently, so I guess asking to see the fly,
does the fly then, probably.
Yeah. Too much to ask to see the fly that's... Maybe the fly is some sort of metaphor about life in Finland.
Maybe you are the fly.
Maybe we'll get to see what happens if fatigue gets all too high and uncured. I'll just punch as I walk.
That'll be thirst, won't it? Oh, if it's only if you hit something, I guess it's thirst.
No, thirst started shooting up. Damn it. thirsty work thrusting my jackhammer of a fist. Now it sounds like there's 2 flies.
But there's just an actual fly in your room.
Right.
Vai helvetti.
Look at this mangled little sausage finger.
Door. Vai vittu.
Go to pussy, Satan. What does that even mean?
Door.
You dork of the pussy.
Vai vittu. Aika pass.
Smell a shit.
Mene säkin kotiin.
You, go home.
Aista vittu.
Smell pussy. Wow.
Aika pass.
I wonder if something's being lost in translation here. Go to pussy is not something I've ever had anybody tell me in anger or otherwise. And smell a shit just said it sounds so literal, like you know, so instructive.
No, ei jaksa kattoo sun
I don't have the energy to watch your face.
Mene säkin kotiin. Painu vittuutaan. Mene vittuun. Vitun mulla.
You dick of a pussy.
No, ei jaksa kattoo. No, ei jaksa kattoo sun naamaa.
Now, I must be sobering up because I can't do drunk speech anymore.
Huh.
They're also
very slow.
swaying a lot less.
I do see it, yeah. So basically I'm gonna sober up and realize I have no more beer, no car, no sausage.
You're very thirsty. Yeah. Getting towards being very thirsty if you punch anything else.
If I punch anything else, I'll die. That's basically what it amounts to. There appears to be no sort of AI on this in this game. Like no other drivers, no other people that move or do anything other than sit in a chair and chain smoke and drink beer. I could have started over and died like 5 times in the time it's taken me to walk down this road.
Then probably have found your way to that car and stolen it by now.
Yeah.
I've been doing the walking.
It's like I just keep thinking, I keep telling myself like around the next corner there's gonna be buildings and civilization, and it's just nope. It is just more road.
This while driving, and it was like Yeah, drove for the longest fucking time without ever actually finding anything.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine walking is any better for that.
Oh, there it is. I've killed myself. At least the rain stopped. I hear dogs. That's new. Maybe that means there's a house.
Or at least dogs.
Or at least dogs, yeah.
I would be impressed at this point of them even having dogs.
Probably look like
You're
Minecraft
progressively
dogs.
lowering my standards. Oh, your thirst is super high. You are about to die of thirst, I think.
No, I'll be okay. I just won't punch
It was
again.
raining. Why didn't you just open your mouth?
Right? I have to absorb some of that through my skin. Every time I see this, like, every time I see, like, the next stretch of road and there's nothing on it.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll be fine. I think you can live at red. I think it's if you do anything to go, like, further than that, maybe. Hunger, apparently not an issue at all, though.
Yeah.
Not
Really,
even a
just
tick.
never get hungry
Yeah.
from anything.
Though I did start off by, like, eating a 6-pack of sausage, so...
You should be good for a while.
I guess I should be good for a while. What is this? Old part of a car. That's not gonna do me any
Just bring
good.
it home with you.
Drag it home.
Do you know which way home is at this point?
It's back that way. There are only 2 ways, forward and back. It's not exactly open world that we're talking about here.
I would have figured death was an option.
That's true. Fair enough.
A couple more punches, you could end it. You could wake up with a full case of beer. A 6-pack of sausage.
No, it's not the answer.
You can go back to trying to build an engine
Yeah, resist the urge to
rather than
punch.
just
All
doing
right, I'll
this
tell you
walking
what. If
simulator.
once I can see down this next stretch, if I don't see anything, if there are no dogs, if there's no house, no fly, then I'll punch the thin air and
punch your way to
fucking
heaven.
end it.
I can't.
You keep seeing the sun, and I'm really questioning. I don't think it's moving. I don't think it sets at all. It's
No?
just this
Changes
perpetual.
Or am I just chasing it over the horizon constantly?
Moving so quickly.
I'm moving so quickly, it just looks like I'm moving slowly. I can't tell. Is that a house up there? That kind of looks like a structure, right?
You have a zoom key.
No, I don't. Yeah, I have a zoom key that like looks down. That's my zoom key right there. You're like, it's not so much zoom as it is just bow. No, that's not a structure. That's just a bush in the road. Fuck me. Alright, here it is. Punch. 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 Punch, 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 punch. No, I'm not dying. Punch, punch. The will to live is stronger than the thirst. No, that sun's going down. That sun's definitely going down. It's gonna be night soon, and these dogs are gonna come out and eat me. That's why they're not like. That's why they're not getting further away. It's because they're just in the bushes following me. They're like, that guy's gonna die. Free food. At least I am definitely sobering up, though. I have a little bit of pee in there. I wonder if I could drink my own pee.
Just aim up and go for it.
Oh my god, there's just nothing here. Oh, there we go. I love the music too. It's so cheery. Dookie Brown. Sausage, check. Beer, check.
You're gonna try to build a car this time?
I think we both know that's a lost cause. I can build pretty much. I can probably put the whole thing together except the engine, which is kind of
Well,
the
I mean,
important
it helps you a little bit with the things actually just check marking when you can put them in, and if you can't, then you just try another piece.
That's all right. Let's see. Let's may as well just start with the engine then. I just worry that it's gonna be a situation where if you don't, like, if you put like a multiple pieces together and then there's something was supposed to go like in between them, it won't let you do it unless you've, like, you know, put them together in the correct order. But let's see. Alright, so I know that the engine block and the camshaft. Hold on. Where did that even go to? That says it went, that says I put it there, but I did not see it actually attach. Camshaft gear. That sounds important. Clutch disc. Well, that's part of the transmission, so we'll just put that right there. Yeah, I really don't think the flywheel is going to be part of the block. Clutch pressure plate, part of the clutch. Cover plate. Where even is my transition housing? Do not see my gearbox. Oil pan. Drive gear. I don't have the pistons in there. That's the problem. This is the part I'm concerned about, is like, how do I get the pistons in there? Or not the pistons, yeah. You know, because I know they go in here, and then the crankshaft turns it, and the pistons pump, but how do I attach them to the crankshaft? Do I need something else, I wonder? Rocker shaft. That goes on, let me see. Here. Head gasket, huh? Actually, I almost wonder if... Yeah, see, it is possible to actually assemble parts with like missing one, because I didn't have the head gasket on, but I was still able to put the cylinder head on top of the block. So, brake lining. But interestingly, I still don't seem to have any sort of housing for the transmission. At least not a transmission as I would recognize it. Is that the air, the radiator? Yeah. I guess this is the transmission right here, which is very different from transmissions I've seen. Is this an actual car? The Satsuma? Is this fake, or is this an actual vehicle that I could like look up a manual
it's a type of orange.
It's a type of orange?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't...
Satsuma fruit, the citrus fruit, or it looks like an orange. It's a mandarin, so type of small orange thing. Is it Satsuma?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's also a type of snail called the Satsuma. There's a number of places in Japan called Satsuma. There's a peninsula and a district of Kagoshima. There's a battleship. You might be building an Imperial Navy Japanese battleship.
All right, well let's give it a shot. We'll
the First World War.
Pull me up the plans for the Satsuma battleship, and we'll give that a whirl.
Also, 4 places in America are called Satsuma. There's 4 cities. Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, and Florida, apparently.
How about in general, can you find me an exploded view of just a generic engine? Like a car engine, so that I might know where a couple of these parts that I'm not super familiar with might go?
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, depending on, I guess, there's a lot of exploded view of car engine. There's a lot of different options. Depending on, I guess yours just has the single set of pistons.
Yeah, it's a 4-cylinder, I think.
Alright.
Let me put it this. Actually, let's get a little bit more granular with it. How about is there anything I need to know about connecting the pistons to the crankshaft? Maybe. I feel like I'm missing a part there. Because I know that.
There's something called a connecting rod.
Connecting
that connects
rod.
a piston to a crankshaft.
All right.
Like.
That's a start. Brake lining and fuel pump, electrics. Like how this whole part is just electrics. There's the clutch master cylinder, fuel strainer, battery. Fuck.
Oh, deleted the link. Here, I'll link in. This car.
Let me see.
So this man shows just the one piston, but the piston, everything I've found so far has mentioned connecting rod, which looks like just the bottom of the piston.
It does,
yeah. But I don't know how that connects to the. But it looks like it's got some kind of. Somehow it gets like threaded onto crankshaft.
Yeah. But I also I already put the camshaft in, but it doesn't actually show that I put it in. Unless I ended up throwing it through the wall or something.
Right, or under the floor.
It's not there. I appear to be looking into my shower. Oh, I can just get angry and start bashing shit with the sledgehammer. That's good. This is all part of the suspension. Steering column. Yeah, because these pistons have... Although what they don't have is... Almost looks like there'd be some sort of bracket. Except that's not going to be it. Crap. Dropped one of my bearings. The only other thing I could think of would be sliding them in this way, but it doesn't even want to do that. Oh! Oh, I almost had it. What was that? I gotta angle it the right way. Player controls, rotate, symbol.
Also, your pistons seem to be numbered, so maybe they're supposed to go in specific slots, but...
Well, right, but I'm trying all of them. But one of them, it looked like I very briefly had a check mark.
Right.
But then it like flipped out on me or something. Which is weird, because most of the parts are pretty forgiving with, like, once you're in the general space...
Right.
You don't really have to have them lined up exactly. just the way that they're see, like they're at the end. There's a bracket there with some threaded rods, so it looks like there would be like a U bracket that goes on the other, you know, closes in the other way to actually clamp it onto the crankshaft. But I just don't know. What's that?
This is just another one, but that looks like it has the piston and then the bottom kind of connecting bracket, as you're talking about. It looks like they're two separate pieces. Like there's something that clips that, because there's lines on each of the sides of it, so it almost looks like it plugs into something as a way of connecting around the crankshaft.
Crankcase, crankshaft, connecting rod. Yeah. Yeah, but they didn't give me any like little. At least I didn't think they did. I'll double check the. Unless I need tools. Aha! Maybe. I don't know what this actually does. It's like tool mode. Which is interesting because, like, thus far everything's just kind of like popped in. And, like, I've not hit a situation wherein I need to actually do any tooling of anything. Hubcaps, brake master cylinder. I mean, you'd think maybe it would be on the shelf over here with the pistons, but that's not the case.
This diagram mentioned something about a crank pin. I don't know. That seems to be part of how it's connected to the crankshaft, but I don't know if the connector is on the pin.
Yeah, and I don't know if this game wants to be that that specific, where we're actually dealing with like nuts and bolts and fasteners, of which there would be many in a car like this. So I'm just, but I am also just worried about that camshaft that appears to
just kind of disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah, poofed, because
maybe if you still had that, then it would connect to that. It would just be all set.
maybe. Or maybe that's why I briefly had the
yeah, because
check mark,
because
it's like yeah, in the wall or something.
Restart, I guess, but
What's this thing? Exhaust pipe. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could just to be sure that that's not it.
Oh, did you read the thing from Rudger Wolf?
I don't actually have my chat open.
Oh. You were saying, bottom of the piston's connecting rod, you need to use the clamps on the second shelf, middle shelf to the left, to tie the piston to the crankshaft.
Is that the bearings? The main bearings? That's the only clamps that I saw.
The second shelf.
Yeah, I thought that was
on the left.
the main bearings, and I tried it, but we'll give it a shot. Because there are these things, the main bearings. But yeah, alright, we'll give that a shot. Let's see, what did I need? I need the block. Fuck. What I need is to get rid of all this spray paint again. I have a place to work here.
Can you just pick up the block and just knock the spray paint around? Or no, I guess it doesn't have any physics until you grab it.
Yeah, there's no real... Yeah, they just pass through each other.
It says, piston most likely needs to be on the crankshaft beforehand.
That makes sense, yeah. You'd want to put it in as one. Alright, so here is the crankshaft. Let me get piston 1. And main bearing 1. Let's see. I'm just curious now, though, how... it actually expects me to do two things at once here, like, because this would close it in, and it almost doesn't even look like it's the right distance apart. You know what I mean? Like, well, I guess kind of it lines up. But let me see here, because I think camshaft is above the crankshaft, right? So this would go in. Fucking just disappeared again. Oh, you know what? I think it slots in. Okay, I see where it is. It's actually in there. You can kind of see it. It slots in, like that's the end of the camshaft right there. So it slots in over on the side, I guess. You can actually see a little bit of it clipping through the engine block there. So it's in there. It's just not above where I expected it was gonna. It's like not right where I expected it was gonna be. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fuck, man. And it popped that out too. I wonder... Alright, here's what I'm gonna try. Did you see that? It like...
Yeah, there's a check mark there, and you clicked it, and it just like dropped, fell off. It's like,
But now.
Oh, also the
crankshaft popped out. Yeah.
Dropped out.
Which is why I'm gonna try and do it like this, where. Fuck. Oh, you know what? Here, let me try. Let me try this. I wonder. Get this in there first, or actually,
every time you put it in, it just drops out.
But I'm wondering if maybe what if I put the oil pan on, so that holds the crankshaft in while I then... Nope. No, it flipped out. It like even knocked the crankshaft out, even though it was in there. And it gives me no kind of indication of a green or of a check mark without the crankshaft in there. But I also can't seem to attach the main bearing on in any way either. Wonder if, well, I wonder if I put the crankshaft in there and I was able to actually attach some of the...
He said look for a gear or clamp that would fit on the end of the crankshaft
right,
to lock it in the engine block.
Right, that's what I was wondering. Maybe. I don't think it's the flywheel, but... That's crankshaft pulley, maybe? Alright. That went right on there. And that still busted it right off.
Mm.
Yet the crankshaft pulley remains on the crankshaft, so maybe there's something on the other end. No, there's not going to be anything on the other end. I don't think. Yeah, this is where the flywheel goes. Okay, now with both of those on there. That still busts it right off.
Seems like they want you to put the pistons in last or something.
Maybe.
Or like later on or something.
Thing is, though, once I
All
put
in
the
each other.
once I put the rocker and everything on there, the cylinder heads, like how do I? Unless. No. Yeah, it's not going to let me attach it to the cylinder head. Because once I put the cylinder head on there, there's no way for me to actually get them in there.
Can you strap the pulley to anything? Like, doesn't that use a band to connect to something beneath it?
Yeah, the transmission, I think. Or not the transmission, the, what should we call it? The axle, like it turns the engine, crankshaft turns the wheel, and the engine turns the axle, gets the, oh, you know what, maybe it's the head gasket I gotta put on there first? I don't know. I know it goes on there, but nope. Fuck. Let's see here. I don't feel like these main bearings want to... Oh! Aha! Okay. That definitely is going to lock that in there. Now I see. Alright, so the bearings lock the crankshaft to the engine block. And yet, this is still fucking busts off. And now I can't get this back on there without taking those off, I guess. Unless it really does want this whole thing to be locked into the car.
Oh, can you... The bearings look like they had like they need to be screwed in.
Motherfucker, you're right. They're not actually... okay. Good call on that. I actually have to use my tools. Do I have to find the right wrench? 'Cause that's gonna be
I'm on which
obnoxious.
size you need.
Guess that one's too big. Fuck me. Hold on, that's the right spanner though. Here we go. Alright, so we now have the crankshaft attached. And boom, the first piston is in. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, get these other pistons here. Piston número 2. Get it in here, right? Oh. Okay. We are on our way to building a really shitty car. Sweet. So those are in. I wonder if I need to, oh I do, I'm going to need to screw those, get those in there too. I'm going to need a smaller spanner too, I think. Right, doesn't that look like... Yeah, those nuts are basically just like floating there, so...
Yeah.
God, I wish the zoom in wasn't so fucking extreme. It's like he bashes his head into the table.
Can't even use drinking as an excuse this time either.
I know, I haven't had a drop. Look at this, I'm standing 3 feet away from the table just to... I hope there wasn't anything else I was supposed to actually like fasten that I forgot about. I was kind of just like snapping things together like they're Legos. Oh, actually, now that I'm looking at it, the flywheel definitely needs to be tightened.
Oh yeah, that's got little notches on it too.
It's gonna be a real pain in the butt if I have to take something off now, though.
Right.
Unless it lets me just break it off with the mouse button. Fuck, who could be calling at this hour?
Guy wants to like,
guy's like, where? Yeah. Fuck, man. Fuck you. He's like, I want my flatbed of firewoods. It's like, I can't deliver your firewood until I build this shitty car that I'm not even going to use to haul the firewood. I wonder if the car would blow up if I left, like, I don't know, one of these
right.
unscrewed, you know? Like
one screw loose, the whole thing explodes.
One screw loose. Alright, so... Does not appear like the head gasket needs to be fastened. So I wonder if I can just put the cover on now. Cylinder head. That's got to be screwed down. Hope nothing else goes in there.
Almost looks like the pulley needs a screw.
Oh yeah, there is
loose.
one on the. Yep, there is one on the pulley. Okay.
Leaving the head gasket off would make it an external combustion engine. Good call, Rudger. Good call.
This is just about as tedious as actually building an engine. They didn't have power tools back in the 90s, apparently.
Apparently. At least not in Finland.
Yeah. Seatbelts and power tools. Nope. I don't think so. Alright, so... Recover. I still feel like I'm missing a couple things over this direction, so that's gonna be, nope, not the clutch, camshaft gear. Feeling like it's the camshaft gear that I'm missing. Okay. What's fairly impressive is that I can still actually lift this engine without the
Without a hoist.
needing that hoist over there. Yeah, it's
She's like, I'll just toss this around, flip this over.
fuck. Where do you figure this engine plate goes? That almost looks like it
It
goes.
says don't want to screw the rocker cover on without the rocker in there. There's a rock there?
Doesn't this look like it should be? Engine plate. Doesn't this look like it should go like here? Let's see, does that line up with... Not really. Almost looks like it wants to go here, but also doesn't look like it's too crucial, so whatever. It's just a plate. Oil filter, distributor. Yeah, we should probably put the rocker shaft in there, shouldn't we? Okay. So that's in there, and what else are we looking at here? Brake master cylinder, oil filter. It's an interesting looking oil filter. Timing chain. I guess I imagine I have to put the timing chain in like after, right? Once I have the transmission and everything. Drive gear. Any ideas on where to go next? I guess I just put the rocker cover on now, right? What's gonna suck is like getting this whole thing together and like trying to start the car and it won't start.
Right. And I can tear everything
It's
apart.
like everything comes out. It's like, all right, what'd I miss?
Timing chain goes on the camshaft gear.
Yeah, but it needs to have. Let me see. Oh. Okay, there we go. Timing chain is on. Look up engine plate for me. Because it can't go there. It can't go on this side because there's no holes for these bolts or these threaded rods that come out. But Theoretically, it could go on the flywheel side. Just not sure.
I want to see that looks like a. Oh, but there's two of them. There's a rear plate and there's something that connects to a drive plate. 4-wheel drive mod. Let's see. Thing that I did found. So it has something that looks like an engine plate on the right side, right beside the block, but
yeah.
And then there's one beneath it, which is the other one, but which has actually got 3 holes, like the one you were looking at, the one you have there, which connects to the drive plate.
Let me see. But yeah, it looks like one goes. What is that though? The drive plate, yeah. So one definitely goes on the other side of the flywheel. I don't know if it's the same one, but then there's that one that goes. Drive plate. I don't even have a drive plate. Or I don't even have a drive wheel, do I? I mean, I could take the flywheel off and see if I can stick it on there. I guess. I'm concerned about whether or not the timing cover is supposed to go on.
Oh, this one has a mention of the timing.
The timing cover? Front cover.
It's a 90s car. There's a timing chain. Shaft, or crank gear.
This calls it a front cover, but it goes over the timing chain, so I'm wondering if that's...
Oh, there's a timing cover.
Yeah. The only thing I could do is I could unscrew the crankshaft pulley and try and see if it sticks on there. Same thing with the flywheel, actually.
Says, Rutger's mentioning, it goes where you think it does, but looks like it needs to have that pulley removed.
Yeah, okay.
That might have been earlier.
Alright, let me put this off real quick. Pull these off, because it's not a pain in the butt at all to unscrew all of these bolts. If I don't unscrew them all completely, it's not going to let me take it off. Pop. There we go, okay. There's that, and get out of my way, dashboard meters. Yep, still just picking up this massive 4-cylinder engine. No problem. Okay.
He said, how about tightening just one screw for each item, then if it all fits, tighten all.
That's actually too logical. It's interesting that I seem to be able to tighten and remove screws within the structure if I aim right. Like,
Oh yeah.
although technically they might be accessible from underneath, and that's why it's letting me do it.
Hmm.
Is it the 12? I thought I just had it. Now it's inside. So it's not the 12, the 10, is it the 9? Sucks about doing it this way is that there's no, like at least if I had a wrench set in real life, I would be able to eyeball the, like,
Right, you just move it
least-
closer and be like, look, this one no doesn't fit. I need significantly smaller than that. Whereas this, it's hard to even
yeah, you don't have like
check.
good,
like all the
frame.
wrenches look the same when you're holding them.
they really do.
He seems to
Yeah.
like make sure he always holds it the right distance away from himself. That it
Yeah.
always looks identical.
Alright, so yeah, I'll just tighten a couple of these for now. Though I'm fairly certain, well, actually I shouldn't say that, I'm certain of nothing. Okay, so we have, the carburetor is kind of floating there. What was I doing? Oh, I was starting to put together the transmission.
Chat room was assuming this guy could not spring for even one adjustable wrench.
Yeah. I need... not the alternator. Not the distributor. No, you don't want to go in there? Clutch master cylinder? We're going to have to look at a transmission next. Let's see, do you want to look up a transmission?
Yeah, just looking that up now, trying to find one that.
Go. Keep a mental tally of what I've thrown on here and haven't tightened yet, so my distributor doesn't go flying off.
No, wait, that's an automatic transmission. I need a manual transmission. this of any help? I don't know exactly what I'm looking.
Let's see. I'm mostly trying to figure out the
Seems to
master
have something to do with the axles.
cylinder. Yeah, that looks like it threads. Well, it does. It threads right through the axle and then the shaft linkage, but doesn't really show me. Doesn't really show me the. Oh, this is a different kind of clutch, I think.
Hmm.
I think that's why.
This.
Hmm. That is shaped more like a transmission that I'm familiar with, but still do not. I still think it's too complex for this particular what we're doing here. Let's see. Suppose I could at least start. I could get the car in here and start like
Putting pieces in.
putting some pieces in. I'm just really curious how. Wish I could get a better look at it, but. Master cylinder. It's the brake lining. That's hubcaps. Fuck that. Brake master cylinder. Alright, look up clutch master cylinder. See what it says.
Still mentions clutch. I don't know exactly. That looks like connects to the clutch interlock switch, connecting to the clutch pedal.
Clutch master cylinder. Oh, okay, yeah, I see where it goes. So I gotta get, so that's not even part of the transmission itself. Really. So then the brake master cylinder would function the same way. They basically connect right to the pedal assembly on the steering column, I guess. All right. So maybe I should get the car in here and
Probably get
start.
something to drink before you die as well.
Oh God, yeah. Wow. Did I already eat those sausages?
I think you did immediately.
No, I didn't. I
Keep
didn't.
stir-
Whew, thank goodness.
Okay.
Yum, bam, sausages. A few more beers, I'll be good to go. Yeah, this is going to be fun putting together. But for any of this stuff, the car has to be in here. I have to be able to get under the car for any of that stuff. Where'd my oil pan go? Here we go.
Is it looking more engine-like?
Yeah, we're getting there. Right, we're getting there. Just trying to make sure there's nothing that I have. There's actually a number of things on the engine that I still have to tighten, but...
Like I mentioned, I think the carburetor needs to be off before the headers can go on.
The carburetor
Is that?
has to be off. That could be the case. Let's see. Slowly, just don't worry. I'll just pick up the engine.
Try juggling it, throwing it up in the air, see if you can catch it.
Oh yeah, you're right. That does have to go. Okay. All right. Go ahead and fasten that. Yeah, I don't even know why they give me an engine lift here. I'll fucking
Right.
read it. Just manhandle this thing. Just be like, all right. Let's see. What else did
To
I?
be implemented.
Huh?
A feature to be implemented. Eventually, you'll require
Right.
it.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Oh God. That's not good. No problem.
I feel like nearing the end of it, you're just gonna start like switching through all the wrenches and just like constantly moving across the engine and seeing if there's anything else that can be tightened inside it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that it like lets you select stuff on the inside. I wish there was a slightly easier way to like rotate the thing once it's there we go. That's not too bad. Or that this table was like pulled out from the wall so I could actually just
Yeah,
walk around it. That would make sense.
You put it on your kitchen table? I guess you'd have to move your tools, but like bring it inside.
Ain't no thing. Yeah, I'll just fucking tools in one hand, 800-pound engine in the other. No problem. Here's hoping that none of this stuff has to be undone. Okay, so what are we missing? There's something that goes right there, you think, right? That looks like someplace something or other should attach to. Not sure what though. Oh, where's the water pump go?
Sure hope it doesn't go inside.
I also... Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Interesting. I can, like, adjust where this is before I tighten it down. That's the alternator, right? I think that's the alternator. Interesting. So I'm not sure where that's supposed to be situated.
I'm just 30 seconds behind.
Also doesn't really seem like it.
Someone said screws on other side of oil pan, and then someone said that's to adjust belt tension.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I can't even seem to actually target that that nut. But I do think they're right about the screws on the opposite side of the oil pan. I don't think I got those ones yet. Fucking nighttime out. What do you think? Is it time to get this car in here, maybe? This engine's getting a little unwieldy to just move around on the bench.
Maybe put it somewhere and then just start putting things on around it, as long as you don't need anything else inside it.
I mean, I imagine I could just mount it to the engine blocks and then, or the engine mounts and then I should have enough room. I mean, it's not a super complex engine. Let's go. How am I gonna get this in here? Just push it in with the van, I guess?
Probably.
Come on, fly. We're gonna go. Let's see. Handbrake. Come on. Oh. I think I flooded it. Here we go. Get in there. There we go.
Yeah, them types, they do for sure have a day-night cycle and the need for lighting and everything. You're just gonna be
Actually,
very careful with how you position the car, I guess, for repositioning later, because I don't know how you'll get it out of there without...
that's a good point, yeah.
Well, also at least you have the headlights for a light.
Well, that's what I just did is I repositioned the van so I could
Okay.
light this bad
What
boy
about
up.
that nifty flashlight they gave you, though?
You know.
Pretty sure I have a flashlight just like that that is indeed from the 90s.
Subframe. What
What's
he was mentioning.
what's that?
A subframe. Do you need to put a subframe in for the engine to sit on?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I do. Yep. I do. Good call. Hello, subframe. Oh, fuck. What? Why did that happen? Oh, God.
You can move the whole small.
Yeah, that has my motor mounts on it, but how do I get it in here?
Fucking Superman over here.
Nothing had fucking collisions except for the subframe has collisions, so that I can knock the car around. Fuck.
Seems to be the case. Oh god, my fatigue is getting up there.
Gotta figure out if you can sleep or not.
Yeah, I
Also,
think you
if it's-
can.
It now says it is technically Tuesday.
Oh yeah, no
Been
kidding.
in this world past midnight now.
Oh, I just had it. I just had the check mark. Kapoosh. Come on, sit in here. on, you stupid fucking engine. Let me make sure there's not something else I need to put in top of the subframe. Let's see, what do we have? Disc brakes. That's suspension.
Maybe you have to bolt the frame?
Oh.
Rudger was mentioning not to set the engine on an unbolted frame.
It's like a cuckoo clock going off in the house. I don't know if you can hear that. Fuck, of course I don't have the right wrench. Come here. Jesus.
You need to take your tools down in the hole with you.
Yep. Just looking for the one. Of course, like, a bunch of these are inaccessible now because the fucking car shifted. So. Come on. This is so obnoxious. Trying to find the right thing here. This sucks having to, like, duck down twice, basically crawl on my belly to pick the wrench. Stand up, find the bolt. Oh, no, it's not the right one. There we go, finally. That's one of them. Fuck, where's the other? I can't even see. I can't even see, it's so dark I can't see where the other bolt is. I have a tow hook. Where am I going to attach it to, though? Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off, I swear to God, if you're calling me about your lumbers.
Sleep.
No, suck it up and drive, pussy. Uh-oh. I've got a little hunger problem.
We'll figure out how to get to a store.
Yes, there's absolutely nothing in my refrigerator. Alright, well, obviously I have to just finish this fucking car. Wait a minute, it's Wednesday? How long did I sleep for?
You slept from Tuesday night until Wednesday night.
Clearly over
Seriously.
24 hours.
You slept, yeah, you slept a full 24 hours. That's why you're so hungry, I guess.
And you just progress time an entire day, so it's
Right, it is still
Wednesday
nighttime.
morning.
Fuck, I wish I knew how to reposition this car.
You might want to do the. You said you went to the washroom to save. You might want to save that now, just in case
Just
you
in case I
you
die
figure
of
out that you
hunger.
can't actually finish it before you die. Then you could always come back to this point and then go look for food instead.
It's save and quit, but yeah.
Hopefully, it doesn't scrap your save file when you die.
Making a trail so you don't get lost on your way back.
Who closed all my doors and shut off the lights in my car?
It's the fly.
Fly. Alright, there we go. What I need is to figure out how to move this lift, or this this thing, but I don't. I can. It's like lower jack to lower jack fully to move, but then player controls push.
Well, every time you pump it, it does
Oh, okay,
raise
okay.
the
Here we
jack
go.
as well.
Here we go. I can just drag it, and then I'll pump it to. I'll just slide it over here. It's as high as it goes. Fuck you. Whatever, it's enough. If I can just reach this bolt. Oh, what the heck? When I went to bed, I put my wrench back. Now I gotta find that fucking wrench again.
Oh god.
Remember which one it is? Oh, look at that. I picked the right one first try. Like a pro. Now, are there only two? I don't even see like a screw on these. Oh, I see. It's on the inside. Or it's on the top side, rather. Look at me reach this one from all the way over here. That's bullshit. Come on, man. Beast mode this engine right into the car. Why do I still feel like there's something else I'm missing here?
Oh god, someone stuck all of your fucking paint cans back up.
Oh god, they did. Fuck off. Fuck off, paint. Yeah, who come this whole fucking country is deserted. Like, who's the guy that's going around? I'm missing. I must be missing something. This does not want to sit. Where's this go? Actually, shouldn't there be... front left, huh? Technically, I think the strut should go. Don't the struts poke out through here? Fairly certain, anyway. But maybe I have to have the other stuff put in first. Alright, let me put this back. We gotta figure out how to mount. What is this thing? Steering column, huh? Doesn't want to attach the steering column, probably because there's no engine yet. Wish it would stop asking me to enter drive mode in the car, in the shell of a car. That would be nice. All right, you know what? You can stay in there. Trying to think what else this could need. I could put the fuel tank in, I guess. Maybe. Bam. Okay. I don't know how to get this engine in here. Because it doesn't seem like it's gonna sit directly on the subframe. I think the subframe has to have something else to hold the engine. See anything about like engine mounts or anything like that? Or look up what a trail arm is. What's that?
Looks like there's a front and rear engine mounted bracket for this one anyway.
Yeah, but if you can tell me what a trail arm is, that would at least narrow down where that's supposed to go for me.
Trail arm suspension diagram. Are connected to the wheels. Oops, that's the same. Oh, that worked.
See, this currently just floats in here, like it's not. There needs to be something else. Maybe I actually do have to start assembling like the
engine mount bracket.
Yeah, but I don't have that. I don't have an engine mount bracket. I have this stuff, most of which is for the suspension, I believe. And then I have, let's see, I'll just go ahead and put the boot lid on because I know where that goes. Jesus, car, settle down. Of course the fucking trunk doesn't want to like actually cooperate now. clutch linking, hubcaps and garbage, electrics, gear linkage, and oh, you know what? I'll bet the transmission goes in below. That's what's going to be the problem. I think the transmission probably sits down here, and then the engine maybe sits on top. Let's see. Fuck. Whoa, I am definitely underneath the underneath the map there. Great. Fuck. I wish this car would stop like getting slammed around in here.
Like how everything is just sitting on top of water.
Right?
Yes. That's why he has that giant oil tanker truck, because he's just sitting on a giant bed of oil. You no longer need your headlights to get light, at least.
Hmm?
At least you can see from a light of day.
Yeah.
It's now Wednesday. Wednesday
Not
proper.
fully Wednesday, yeah. This also does not seem like it wants to sit in there. I'm a moment from taking my sledgehammer to this thing. So the trail arm.
It's a suspension thing. It looks like it's for the wheels. Or this calls them a trailing arm.
Front or rear? This is rear. Okay, so rear left. Let's see.
That's part of the rear suspension.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
But it doesn't, but I mean that still should be under the car though, right? I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, it'd just be at the rear suspension rather than the front. I don't know if it's...
maybe I need to put, let me see. What do I have here? I have the half shaft.
differential support.
Wishbone for the front left. Spindle for front left. Disc brakes. And that's front right. Disc brake. And what do I do with that other wishbone? Here it is. Let's see, that's front right, so this is front left. Strut front left. God, it's this fucker calling again for his stupid lumber. Where do the half shafts go? Does it say?
has an axle on the front wheel. Drive vehicle connecting the transmission to the driven wheels.
Oh.
3-wheel driven four-wheel vehicle. Surface project with half shafts to the rear.
But that means the transmission would have to be in there. Or the gearbox, rather, I guess we'd call it.
Oh.
Hmm.
Picture of. It's like they're in. Well, it shows them connecting with the lower control arm. Well, this is a rack and pinion. I don't know if you're using rack.
Fuck, I fell down the hole. Fell down the fucking hole. Yeah, I don't know if I'm using rack and pinion steering either.
Based.
Oh, almost had it. Boom, there we go, okay. So I just went ahead and attached the gearbox to the engine proper. Let's see. Except I needed the clutch wheel in there first. Nice. I'm gonna go get my fucking wrenches. Pretty sure I just smashed my skull on the underside of this car. Britt's gonna come home in the morning and be like, "What'd you do all night?" Like, I spent all night fucking assembling a piece of shit car that wasn't even worth the time I put into building the thing. Okay.
Fucking sorting through diagrams and trying to find anything that is useful feels like playing fucking keep talking, nobody explodes. It's just like fucking I think some of this information is helpful. I don't know.
Well, I think connecting the gearbox to the engine block first might help with, hopefully will help with actually getting it installed. I was trying to do it as two separate pieces, but they really, I guess, needed to be. Can't you tell I don't want to fucking sell you any lumber, man? I've got more important things to do.
He even told you that it didn't matter when you brought it to him too.
He really did, so it was kind of his fault, man. 5 years from now, I show up with his truckload of firewoods. Dude's frozen to death. It's like, oh well, should have been more specific.
You frozen to death sitting in that same chair with the blank stare.
Halfway to drinking, taking a sip. in that way. Doesn't want to go in that way. Still not quite there, I guess. This fucking guy, I swear.
Use the engine doesn't have any collisions. I was gonna say use the engine to push the car back into the proper place,
Yeah,
but
it's not gonna work.
it doesn't look like it's.
Well, I mean, something was pushing it around. I don't remember what piece it was, but I think it was.
Use the beer case to push it around. I mean, the subframe was able to push it around, but
Right, but I think the subframe still has collision, so I think if you can get something down there to push the subframe, I think you can push the car.
yeah, I guess the subframe is able to hold the engine, so.
Just seems so wrong that you can push a car like this and not be able to fix it.
Huh?
It's just wrong that you can push the car like this and have no way to fix it.
I know.
Right, you should have some sort of like way of locking in place or resetting it if it gets fucked. I don't know. I guess you could connect the tow cable probably to your van and pull it back out, but
That's true. Is it just me, or is the whole front end look mangled?
It
pretty mangled, yeah.
looks pretty busted up, yeah.
I wonder if... Jeez,
It looks
yeah.
like I got hit on the driver's side.
Yeah. Like, look at this bit poking right through the air filter. Interesting. I wish I'd taken a... Good God! I wish I had taken a closer look at it before I pushed it in here to so I knew whether or not it was... Like, I'm just wondering, like, they don't, like, actually want, like, they're not gonna force me to use this, right? Like...
Oh, I think it looked like your windshield
You
was
just break
busted
your
when you-
windshield? Yeah.
That's
you
what it
just
looked
broke-
like.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Well, didn't need you anyway.
Oh god.
So I think you did fuck up the front of your car. I think all that throwing the engine into it wasn't that good for it.
Alright, well, I can probably bang it back into shape.
Maybe that's what the hammer's for. As Rudger was mentioning. Oh my god. Broken windshield. I like that it specifies when you pick it up.
Oh. There we go. Just hammer it right back into place. No problem. This is not how sledgehammers work, but it's okay.
Oh my god. The fucking animation of the sledgehammer that has been tested.
Weakest swing ever. Oh no, my radiator. Oh well. Probably should get the front end back into place. I don't know if I'm making it better or worse.
I mean, it looks like it's expanding, so maybe better?
Yeah, but this part looks like it's getting in. It's hard to tell.
Right.
Am I just... Oh, no, that's not right. That's definitely not right. Yeah, I was thinking it was like an auto fix sort of thing, but that's definitely fucked up.
Yeah, there's a bit of a bend there. Yeah, just auto fix the roof too, it'd be great. Also, you are maybe about to die of hunger.
Fuck you, car. Fuck you.
Please throw the engine at it a bit. Or if you like leave without saving and come back, maybe you can start back the engine, but I guess it wouldn't have its transmission connected.
At least you're moving the car.
By horribly denting it. That's a good way of moving.
Engine's never gonna fit now. Unless I just mangle the other side to match.
Yeah, yep.
Oh man. That sucks.
So you should try to go steal that nice car and take it for a joyride before you die of hunger.
I don't think you'd make it. You wouldn't get all the way there.
You never know.
Sledgehammer with you just to intimidate him.
I'm not sure that would work. That man has just nerves of steel. You see it? Didn't hesitate when you were peeing all over him or anything.
I like this idea. I like the way you think, Rich. Do it. Fuck.
Bring the engine block with you. Throw that out. Here.
I'll trade you.
The rest of the car's at my house. Come get it later.
Get in here.
Need beer left?
Put it on the roof.
You probably won't even slide off the roof if you start driving.
Do it.
Also, the name of this car is not even a real word. It's Japanese. It's Hayosiko.
I'm going way too fast for these roads.
No! Get the sausage in time.
No! That's it. It's over, friends.
Oh.
Isn't your tractor nearby here?
Oh my god. At least you have the sledgehammer to break the fucking windshield out of it.
Do I, though? Yeah, that makes sense.
One fucking butt. Look at the wheels are still spinning.
Yeah, as if I'm just gunning on the gas. Oh, you know what? I can cheat, and let me see how this is assembled. All right, so we have. There's the transmission. Okay, now I see how the wishbones work. All right, so the wishbones and the suspension. But what I don't have is I don't have anything like this. I don't have like this part right here. That it looks like the suspension rods and the wishbone and all that stuff tie into. Like this big part right there. And then about back here. That's different on my car. Oh yeah, because I don't have this leaf. This has like this leaf suspension. That's a different kind of suspension than that car has. Ah well.
No, there's a towing hook on this one too.
Yeah, I can't seem to do anything with it though. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll just fucking carry this. I'll drag this thing back to town. Oh. No, Hunger's at red.
Hunger's been at red for a little while now, yeah.
Has it? No.
Since you crashed, basically.
Hello? Oh god, I've decapitated myself. This makes no sense. Alright. Huh, there seems to be a radio tower out there. There's definitely lights and cables and stuff way out over there. Some sort of...
You also found the main body of water that the entire area is surrounded by.
And built on top of.
Built on top.
Yep, I'm just gonna soberly walk out to my death.
In the fucking non-water.
In the non-water, yep. Or you don't know, maybe
floating texture.
Maybe I have gills, you don't know. The entire lake appears to only be chin deep. Yep, it's not getting any deeper than this. Oh, actually, is that because I'm swimming? I guess I can't.
Can you crouch?
No, I can't. I cannot seem to crouch. So I'm just like I appear to just be floating. Unfortunately, it's going to take probably way longer to die of hunger than it will of thirst. Punch this
Just
water.
gonna start punching everything.
Yep. Let's see the photographer come out here and take a picture of the place I died.
Make sure you look at the radio tower for a good picture.
Again, in no body of water. I don't know how you can die of thirst.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure it was a lake too. It's not like it's salt
water, man. You don't even know.
Even then, you wouldn't die right away. You could drink something.
You're underestimating the power of these punches, man.
They just generate so much thirst you don't understand.
The amount of thirst. Oh. The amount of thirst it generates too. Thrust that fist in like such an awkward angle.
So majestically.
Okay, I'm done for the night. Yeah, only 1 o'clock in the morning. Fucking 3 hours I just spent trying to build build an engine. Although you know what, to our credit, I think we got a lot farther with that engine than I ever thought we would. We got about 80% of that bad boy put together. Alright, I'm out of here.
Fair enough.
Have a good night, guys.
Night.